everybody, and welcome to The Gang Plays Casual Week 7. This week I am joined by Steven. Steven, how you doing today?
I'm doing good, Travis. We should have a good one today.
Yeah, and we've got Max, or not Max. Max is who is playing. Brad is the other one on the cast with me. Brad, how are you?
Hi, I am Max today. We're doing fantastic.
Yeah. Max will be joining us to watch Brad play. So this is the last week of League of Light for Division 2 Top 16.
Yep.
And so we've got Max getting the Van 18 going against Overcast. So it should be Mono Fire versus Mono Lightning, correct?
Yep.
Awesome.
So.
Excellent. Well, we will see how it's going. Overcast, you know I like you in the Jellyfish Discord, and but I am rooting for Max to win. So, but best of luck to both players.
Way to remain unbiased.
Exactly. Yeah. Hey, I can still call the plays like it. Yeah, like,
Yeah,
what is this,
fair.
Kuchaspel? What a terrible turn one backup. He's
Terrible turn. Does that even do anything in this matchup? It's just a 2-drop.
I don't think so, because there's no...
Yeah.
Does Lightning have any protection on any of its cards? Well, speaking of protection...
Lua? Pop the bubble. Wait, can I pop the bubble?
No, because it's just a blanket effect for the field.
Yeah.
So it doesn't actually target
Does
it.
he have any backups that will pop bubbles? I don't think he has anything.
Does he run
will...
Mutsuki?
Well,
Yeah, he does. So he
Okay.
has Mutsuki that'll help him out.
he's got Ace also.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ace can.
True. I guess.
I mean, it's probably used better off somewhere else.
Yeah.
True.
He needs more consistent ping effects.
Max wasted no time. I think he recognized that against Mono Fire, you want the Alua at least make your opponent burn through a bunch of CP to get to her.
Alua is really tough to remove on one backup too, so
Yeah.
we'll definitely see what happens.
Ooh, well.
I mean, that bomb's a good answer too. Just to pop a shield, he doesn't need too many counters on it.
Yeah.
It's just Mono Fire. The way Mono Fire plays, it needs to at least be on 4 backups to at least feel good for casting a lot of their stuff. Casting summons and stuff on 2 and 3 backups, especially on Alua, is just really difficult because you're generally going to be discarding 2 or 3 cards from hand.
I'll say he just threw out Magisa there, whereas that bomb could have been used as an instant Magisa ping, but maybe felt he had to do it, or maybe he's got another one. Oh, and there's one of those key cards that could have made a difference.
Yeah, that rain's pretty important. So
Smash and go Hasty Boys out.
And hopefully he keeps curving out too. I hope he doesn't just sit on a red mage. He's gonna need more than that, I think.
I mean, we've seen Max kind of just constantly crap out forwards, and sometimes he plays backups.
That's a good one.
Probably gonna get that Behemoth K back.
Is it wrong that I thought he was just going to drop the Myth K right then and there?
He could have.
If it had haste, I mean, well, yeah, he's got the red mage, so in theory, he could always drop it and then haste it forward.
Well, and the only answer to that right away, just like stop it, preventing it from dealing damage and stuff, is going to be probably the Veritas or the Philia.
Gotcha.
2 things.
Or does he have any summons in his deck, Overcast, that could stop Behemoth K by itself?
He's got Bahamut, and that's literally it.
Okay.
Yeah. He has to be on 4 backups for that, and that's not going to happen. So.
Oh, it's the Opus 8 Bahamut.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Well, he could ramp out stuff for bomb real fast and just get that prime
if he
ready.
gets that up to 10.
Or up the 3, right?
3 counters, it can do 10,000 damage. Throwing out a cloud. There's the Magisa. So do we ping our own Magisa here? Or do we just save it?
I mean, he knows he's got the Bahamut K. I think I just hold on to the bomb.
Well, and Alua can't get over Magisa either. So, I don't know. He's just going to use it now.
How do you guys feel about that play?
That's fine.
I'm assuming he'll probably get
kind of
Alphano.
Depends on what he's... Yeah, it depends what he's going to search with that. He actually doesn't even have Alphano in his deck.
Really?
So I don't know what the hell he's getting. Bergen, maybe? He could probably get Bergen.
Bergen wouldn't be terrible.
Furion.
Furion wouldn't be great here.
Magisa, he's going to go for the Bergen. Magisa's never bad. I don't know if he necessarily needed to do it right then, because again, the Alua has to find a way to get over her anyway, but I also don't think it's bad to do it. Unless he just opened himself up for an Odin, but...
Yeah, I think that's probably what he was trying to avoid. And if Max had an Odin that was castable, he probably would have cast it there.
Yeah. Although you can always respond with the bomb too then at that point.
Well, what I'm saying is Max probably would have responded to the bomb
if he had it.
He had an
right
Odin,
there. Good.
So in a way, you kind of know he doesn't have some sort of castable Odin.
Yeah.
He has 2 Odins in his break zone, so maybe Max didn't overextend for it or something. I don't know.
Okay, so now Max has to pump the brakes a little, reset. We know he's got Behemoth K in hand. Beyond that, it's a mystery. A Sakura would be great here if he had it. Of course, if he had that, I feel like he would have just slammed that down immediately.
Yeah, probably. Unless he's trying to figure out what he's trying to discard for it.
Yeah.
But you're right. I would have windmilled that thing down.
Yeah.
Yeah. Straight down.
Just attack and then double Lewis special.
Right, yeah. Burn both your shoals.
I don't know if I'd be playing Behemoth K here if that's what he's planning on doing.
Dude, Fire Lightning next set, that new Ninja and the new Alua. It's going to be some spicy choices in there.
Not even that. The Ewan's freaking
Oh, yeah, the Ewan
insane.
too.
Everybody's freaking about the other two. That one's just a 1 CP break something. Like if you played it in a Ninja deck, then it's just like...
Oh, yeah.
It's insane.
Yeah, it's very interesting. I've never played that game. It's funny they keep saying his job is Nightfall. It's like they're going out of their way to make sure he's not Ninja. All right, here's Behemoth K. You got to haste it here, right?
Well, that's probably what he's doing. Which, again, I don't see the reason in doing this because the Bergen just smacks into him.
Easy kill, unless he has... Oh, no, he's still paying for the red mage tap.
Yeah, if he blocks with the Bergen, he'll still take a point of damage, and then they'll trade. They'll lose both forwards.
That's a trouble trade for Max.
Right, because the Bergen came out for free, too, so...
Yeah.
Lewis special? Ah!
True, Shoal would make a difference. Would it be enough?
No, it wouldn't make a difference.
It would
I don't
put
think.
Him to 6, 12.
He goes to 5, and then he still deals 7. Still just enough.
Yeah. So it looks like he's just building up the threat of it. Like you said, he can't Bahamut. So if he wants to get rid of the Behemoth K, he's gonna have to do something.
He's got to pair it. Yeah.
He can't use Bergen's action ability on it, or it'll just break Bergen outright.
True.
But his block effect will still happen because that's non-targeting.
I don't think there's going to be anything that is going to kill this thing outright. He's going to need either an ability or a summon, or he's going to need 2 abilities like Ace. Well, yeah, because it's only forwards.
Yeah,
that
Ace would work.
So you could Ace pile him or something, and just
or you could just Ace pay the
both.
trigger.
Yeah, you can Ace and pay the trigger. That still feels really good.
He's only got 3 forwards and a bomb in his break zone right now, so Overcast, there's a good chance he's got some summons in hand. And we saw a backup in another forward into damage. We haven't even seen a summon yet.
I think you just play another backup and then use Bergen's ability.
There you go. There's your Ace.
Kicker. That's pretty clean. I think that's about as clean as you're going to get.
Yeah, hey, that's pretty good.
Discarding an Ifrit.
Yeah, I agree. That Behemoth K, like, if he wasn't going to haste it, I don't know, what was the point of setting it? I guess he just wanted to present a threat for the next turn, but...
Yeah. Not sure.
If he had the backups, I would have much rather seen him just curve out, but set up his backup line, but maybe he didn't have him. See? Exactly. Yeah. That's exactly why I want to see the backups. You legit needed one more, and that idea could have done something.
You're right, yeah.
But again, maybe he doesn't have them.
I mean, he still can't swing the Alua in, so...
Right.
I mean, this is just an unfortunate spot for Max, because he really is not in a position to be able to start casting Odins like crazy on these things.
I think you just slid here. Discard 3 cards and kill for Bergen, then laugh.
Oh, I don't know. That's a lot of resources.
Lot. But
I hope the 3 cards, yeah.
Depends on what he has, I guess. Surely, but he's got to have something. Surely he's got an Odin he could cast for an even cheaper amount. Like,
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, if Max legitimately doesn't have anything in hand and he has to discard it, that's his best play. He's gonna be in serious hurt.
If he had Sakura, I think he would just drop it down right then and there.
Oh yeah, that's what we were kind of for the last turn too. So looks like he's casting an Odin.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, did he just pay 3 for that?
Yeah.
There's 4 Odins in his break zone. Oh no, sorry, that's a Ramen. That's a Ramen.
Yeah, there's only the 3. Now he has 4.
I got me. Okay, now he's got 4. Yep, Lewis swing. Bergen out of the way. That Rain's gonna have haste now if it comes in. Man, I kind of, it's a shame to see him throw away that red mage. Like, I really would. Lightning, again, and I know his deck, he wants to have a lot of backup, so that enables his Kane.
He's playing against fire, too. There's no hand. Oh, that's unfortunate. Oh,
it doesn't kill it, though. So unless he's got something to follow it up.
Well, he would still. Does it break the bubble?
Yeah,
outright?
It'll pop the bubble, and it'll take 5,000, but.
Maybe tap and play another effort behind it.
Oh, nice. That works. That's actually smarter.
That's it. Yeah, that's a better play. Just to get the Bergen out again. He has another Bergen, so that feels really bad for Max, anyways.
Yeah.
I'm gonna call an ambulance, but not for me.
But not for me.
That's pretty much what just happened here.
Yep, and there comes Bergen right back into the game. He's like, you thought I was gone for long. He doesn't sound like that, but that's... I made him a wimpy nerd for some reason.
Yeah, you know, wimpy nerd judge.
You thought I was gone, but now I'm not. Having casted one of Max's previous matches too, man, he does so much better when he's on a lot of backups. So I don't know if he's not getting them or...
Oh, he's clearly getting them because he discarded one. So
like, I don't know why he feels so pressured to like, I gotta rush it out. I gotta dude, take your time, set up.
I understand fire can be intimidating,
which I do get, but also like you at least have a better shot if you have more CP to work with. And again, it helps your Adia, it helps your Estinian, gives your Kane more targets.
Maybe he's just playing for the I'm gonna get you to 6 damage and then I'm gonna sneak one more in.
Yeah,
I mean that could be it. Kadaj is really good here too.
Does Max run Kadaj or Overcast?
Max does, yeah.
Yeah. Well, Max runs Kadaj. He runs one copy.
Yeah.
And then Overcast runs Veritas.
Nice, which would be pretty brutal right here. Not that he can just swing over it anyway. Yep, and there's Fury. See? And he's got his backups back. 3 backups. That means he gets haste. Carve out your backups, folks. Don't listen to the jelly propaganda.
Show me idea number 2. Oh.
He could use a Odin burst. That would be a huge benefit to him.
Or he might have the Lu in hand, and then no. Okay. Nah. Well, clearly I'm wrong.
Nope. I don't know what he's. I don't know what he's drawn, but it clearly isn't helpful so far. He's drawn a bunch of summons early, which really isn't where you want to see them.
Why does he run one copy of Glauca?
Glauca? It makes all the lightning forwards cheaper. And gives power buffs, which can be relevant for things like Alua and the smaller ones that struggle to get over something.
Interesting.
He needs removal here. He can't let 3 forwards sit on the board this turn. Either that or he needs to go for lethal, put down however much, and Shoal or Red Mage, Behemoth Haste or something. Because if this goes on a few more turns, and he's just going to lose.
Well,
throw out Fell Thanos. Try and stabilize off that.
I don't know how relevant that would be here. It would be, I don't know. It would be. What would Fell Thanos do? That'd be 4 cards out of hand, leave him with 1 in hand, and then he basically just swings Bergen and then party attacks the other 2.
Yeah, I mean you block the Bergen, then take 1 point of damage from the party attack.
That's his 3rd Red Mage he threw out, so he had the option to get those down for more CP.
Yeah, against fire, I think you're always wanting to put out your backups. They're not going to hand hate anything away, so you can discard the stuff that you don't really want.
And I don't play Mono Lightning as much as Max does, but from my understanding, you do want to be on 5 backups as quick as possible. Because
absolutely.
Things like Adia and Estinian. And so, yeah, I kind of wish he had just slapped those Red Mages down and said, go ahead, you can hit me once or twice, but I'm on 5 backups, so.
Yeah, I think that would have made a pretty big difference.
Do you think he's going to cast that Kane here?
He better not, because he's gonna really hurt himself if he does.
Plus, there's the fear of Amaterasu.
Yeah.
There's that, and all he can simply do is just Ifrit it. He's got tons of answers for it.
Yeah. He would kill the Bergen at least, so he can shrink it out, or the Magisa even if he wants to.
If he Ifrits, no, the Opus 10 one.
Oh, okay, yeah, you mean the power buff one?
Yeah. There's a lot of things that could really mess Max up if he plays that Kane right now.
And currently, he'd have to put the Red Mage in the break zone if he wanted to cast it this turn, which I wouldn't want to do.
Honestly, at this point, keep the 4 in hand.
He's doing it.
This is probably gonna.
So now he's gonna have to pitch 2 from hand. He had a Behemoth King and a Felthanos.
Yeah, see, 110%. I would have been playing for the next turn lethal, expecting him to kind of overplay into that. If he attacks all 3, puts you at 6. Even if he attacks with 2 and puts you to 5, you can still play the Behemoth K and still hope for.
And it's dead.
See, this is a blowout. Yeah.
Let us take a moment for our fallen comrade.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I don't know why he again, especially after against Rainey, and she blew it up, or she just countered so much. I don't know. I just don't like the Kane right now. I just think it's so vulnerable to. And especially because Max doesn't play any of the backups that give you something when they go to the break zone. Again, if you're playing Crow, if you're playing Fusoya, Rampier, something, because right now you're just losing a backup for nothing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he lost a backup. He lost 2 cards. He lost 3 cards from hand, and he lost his forward. He literally just, this is the one I think Max is probably clocking out on real quick.
He pulled a me.
I don't think he feels like he's gonna win this one.
He got into work, stretched his arms, was like, "Well, I guess it's time to punch the old card."
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. Like, I don't know why I didn't just hold on to the Behemoth K, because even if he goes to 6 damage this turn, again,
you're on 3 backups. You can play it out on curve.
Yeah.
If you draw an Alua, then you literally could swing for lethal the following turn. Like, there's almost no reason not to.
Yeah,
I found that really baffling, especially because he was literally playing to set up into that line of play.
Yeah,
rushing out the Alua, pushing as much damage as I possibly can early, forcing him to overextend so he doesn't have resources to respond when I'm going to finish. That's literally the line that he was playing up to. And then he's just like, screw this plan. They did, like, literally the last turn. Like, it's just crazy.
Maybe he was afraid of the another rain coming down.
I mean, but again, if your opponent, I understand Steven's line of thinking that if they have that, they have that. There wasn't going to be anything you could do about that. But and he did have a shoal in hand.
He literally had lethal. I don't know what he's doing. He had lethal the turn before, and he just Lua special to what? Just to stop them from attacking.
Oh man, Max,
I don't know.
My friend, I don't understand, sir. Of course, I guess if he comes back and wins this, but now he has nothing in hand. Like, there's just no reason to do that.
He can't do anything. He had lethal this turn. Because right now he would have 6 cards in hand.
Yeah, 6 cards, and he would only need Behemoth K, Alua, and 1 other forward, right? He would have 6 cards in hand and 3 backups. Yeah. Yep. And one of them could even give haste if it had to.
Yep.
But which he had the shoal, which he didn't even need anyway. Like, I can't believe he had shoal and Behemoth King in hand, and he's like, all right, I'm gonna go for the Kane play. There's Zemus. It will get us 2 back in hand. That's not bad. So you obviously grab the Alua, and I guess just a random backup at this point.
Red Mage, maybe for a cheap.
I think that's his only option. Yeah, he's got 2 Red Mages in there.
I don't think you play the Red Mage now, though. You just hold on to the Alua.
No, yeah. You don't give up shoal for that.
No. Does he play 3 Behemoth K?
Although the Bergen can still get over Alua.
Just 2. So I think he's out.
So he's out.
Mm-hmm.
So any of his surprise damage is like SOL.
Yeah.
But now the idea, when it comes down to damage, it's going to be perfect.
We will definitely be asking him about that line after the game, because that from our perspective, I don't know if he wasn't seeing it, but from our perspective, that did seem like a very strange play to make. From what I know of this matchup and just kind of Monofire in general, is that you're not really going to outgrind it. Maybe if you have Storm, so you need to set up for that surprise your dead play. And there's the rain. And now you can just kill the Alua.
Yeah, the Alua's pretty much dead.
Yep, rain, and then pop the bubble, bomb, and then rain again. Shoal will do nothing. Yep. Yep, that's exactly what it'll be.
That's crazy. Max, this is totally a winnable game.
Yeah. The only thing that's going to save him now is Odin Burst, which it's a deck with a lot of EX, very possible.
Right. And he swung with rain first, so...
Wrong Odin. Oops. 7 cost Odin? No, that works.
That'll do it.
Yeah.
Does he have... I don't think there's any way.
No, he's got an Alua and a Red Mage in hand.
Yeah, he would have to
deal... And a Dream.
And a Dream.
Yeah.
He would have to be able to deal 4 points of damage.
Are they both 3 or 2 and 1?
This is to determine who's 3-1.
Oh, really? Okay. And then they'll join whoever loses between Rainy and Fluffernutter, right?
Yeah. Look, I mean, to favor me, I need Overcast to win. So,
oh, really?
Yeah. If I want a chance to be in the top 4, then that's fine. Because the only way I'll get in the top 4 is if it's Fluffernutter, Rainy, Overcast, and then me.
Gotcha.
That's the only way.
And
if
Overcast has to win for that to happen?
Has to win. Yeah, Overcast has to be 3-1.
Interesting.
And that's even then if my breakers may not even put me in.
Oh, I gotcha. Because there would be a couple 3-1s. And you have to win your match this week, obviously.
Yeah, I have to win too, yeah.
Oh, man.
My God.
He's got a dream. Now use lid, pitch 3, and pull up the other card.
Well, you gotta wait till they're active. But yeah, you could.
Oh, Alua?
Yeah, I think you just hit him twice and then concede.
Yeah,
because there's nothing he can do.
Unreal. Max literally had the line of play that he wanted if he was going to win. Dang.
So assuming he doesn't hit a lucky burst, put him to 5, and then it'll end 5 to 7 damage, and we'll go on to game 2. Man, Max, if you're getting this patience, man, you keep these last games of you keep rushing stuff out. Be patient.
I didn't mind him playing out the early Alua, but there's no reason to keep pounding the stuff out. It wasn't going to do anything.
Especially, I said this before, so I mean he's going to play his stuff quit using the cane. Cane is not helping you.
Well, especially against Monofire that's playing Amaterasu and a bunch of other things. The cane's not doing anything for him.
Yeah.
So just discard it.
Overcast says, nope, you're not putting me to 5. And now he can just ping his own Magisa and Alua if he wants.
Oh, he totally could. That's funny.
Yeah, which doesn't matter, of course, but...
He could have killed the Alua. He could have pinged his Magisa and the Alua and then played a VV.
Yeah.
It would have been funny.
Does he have Forza in that list?
He does not.
No.
Okay. The only targets he has for Magisa are Furion, Bergen,
and VV?
Yeah. Okay. Well, he plays 1 VV, so there might be breaks.
Gotcha. Well, let's wipe the board, change the bed sheets, flip the mattress over.
Hopefully this is now an indication of the rest of the games because Max is going to be hurting if that's the case.
Max, I'm channeling my energy to and you drew the backup, so you can't say, well, I didn't see him. We saw that you saw him. You threw him away. Even if it's 3 red mages on your backup. Again, from what I understand, Lightning doesn't even care what it has down. It just wants to get backups down, regardless of which ones they are.
Yeah.
I think the only one you even really want to see is... Wait, does he run Lulu? He doesn't run Lulu in that list.
No, we already talked about that. Yeah, he's running Mono Lightning.
So then it doesn't matter. Just get down your backups.
Man, oh man. So his only 2-drop backups are red mage, so he saw his red mages and he still didn't play them.
So this is kind of funny because, again, I'm rooting for Max just because he's part of the gang, but you almost in a way want Overcast to win because that helps you for your breakers.
I mean, if I really want a chance of winning, which I kind of just like, I just play the games at this point. So
Brad, what about you? Are you 2-1 or?
Yeah,
you're
2-1 as everyone else.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you have to play your final one this week too.
Play on Thursday.
Oh, is it? Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Who's your one loss to, Brad?
I don't remember.
It was it wasn't Brandon. He beat Brandon week 1. Who was it to? You fought someone at like 7 a.m. one day and you beat them. None of us saw that.
That was last week. That was
okay. So it was whoever your middle person, the second opponent was.
I can find out for you real fast.
Because if it's Fluffernutter and you win, the odds are you'll probably have a chance of getting in.
I think it was Fluffernutter. Now that you mention it.
What was he playing, like Monk Vikings?
Because
that's what he's playing, I think.
Something like that.
He's playing like Sophie Vikings.
A double Tyro EX burst into the Sophie and Cognosa to his hand. That's what I lost.
Okay, I think that was him then.
Yeah. Oh, having PTSD.
There we go. Throw out 2 Adias. It's unfortunate he drew 2 Adia early, but no big deal. Get rid of them.
I mean, this is a great spot for Max. The guy had to discard 2 cards for a Lebreau on turn 1. This is everything Max could be asking for.
He's got his Alua. You can either keep curving out or put her out, or both, depending on what you have in hand.
Yeah, that's true. Max's issue is he doesn't have... His only other 3-drop backups that he have is King of Bermesia. So if he has King of Bermesia, then he's going to go ahead and probably play that out with the Alua. Otherwise, he has a bunch of 4-drop backups, so he's going to have to tap 2 backups to really curve out.
Interesting, because I know how much he loves the Sid Previa. So was he just trying new cards, do you think, with this list? That
I can only assume.
Mix it up a little bit.
Sure. And what also doesn't make any sense, the guy doesn't play backups, and he's running X-Death. There's like no reason for him not to be playing out backups.
Well, that's why we kind of mentioned this to him. We'll fill up some time here with this. Is that he had a few things that were at odds in his deck. You know, Kane, Adia, and Estinian want to see all your backups, but Kane wants to get rid of them. Same with X-Death. X-Death wants you to have a bunch of backups so that when he comes down, he can bring in something sweet. Because I love the idea of, for your 5th backup, X-Death, bring back Estinian, boom, he can go in right away.
Yeah. Which is really sick. You could do that with Behemoth K too, which is like...
He did that comment before.
Interesting. Okay, so our opponent isn't drawing much.
Huh?
He had to go right into a Magissa.
Again, great for Max. You just can break it out right, and he doesn't have any answers to it. So he's...
Yeah, Sakura here is going to be amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Even if he's got like an Ifrit in hand, you're still getting rid of it.
If he has a Sakura here, that's crazy.
Sakura!
That's nuts.
Oh, and he didn't have... I thought maybe he would have been able to Ifrit off
Ifrit or something like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is much better for Max. So now Overcast is on the back foot.
Oh, yeah. I mean, this is a huge back foot here. Overcast is 2 cards behind with 2 backups behind, and there's none of his forwards play off more than 3 backups. I mean, he's hurt.
Geomancer?
Yeah. That'll
it's
help.
a good backup to see. Yeah,
that will definitely help. Not a bad forward to see.
Yeah. Go all in, but then there's always Odin.
No, yeah. There's no way you go on that.
Yeah, because he'll happily dump to just Odin it off the field. So
yeah.
But still, Geomancer was really good there. Got to play it on curve. Got a card back in hand. So Max has got 7. We know he's got Alua. Again, if he's got more backups, I just Alua and keep pumping those out. There goes an Odin. Here comes the Alua.
I think the thing that would suck for Max right now is that if he gets hit with a Veritas.
Let's see.
That helps Overcast. That gets him back in.
Ifrit is the one summoned in his break zone, the 3-cost mono Ifrit.
So, the best plays for Overcast right now are either to curve out, just get some backups down. He can't play Bergen from hand.
Interesting. Max didn't use the other CP for anything.
He's probably holding for an Odin. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because otherwise I would have just tapped 3 and then play out the Alua, but do that, so.
Although I guess he would have had 6 in hand if he did that, so.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah, he's probably hoping a forward's going to come down. He can just Odin away. There goes LeBro.
Oh, yeah, that's a good card.
Although he'll have 6 in hand, too, so he's going to have to play something else out or discard down.
Playing another backup would be the best thing ever.
Yeah, if he's got it.
Chest Bull and Ace.
Yeah.
He's got something.
Amaterasu.
It's a good card to see.
You know, I actually don't mind when my opponent searches out on Amaterasu, because at least then I know it's there. Yeah, as opposed to having to guess, is it going to hit me? It's like, all right, I know I need to bait it out somehow. Max, just don't rely on Kane. Please stop using Kane.
I swear to God, if he caned somebody one more time.
Yeah.
It would be another thing if he had Lulu, because then we're like, go ahead, Kane away. The Amaterasu is not going to kill your forwards. You're just going to be out of backup.
Agreed.
And CP, but you're like going to get blown out if you have your stuff on. And you shouldn't feel bad if somebody Amaterasu's your X-Death.
Yes.
Because, I mean, other than the fact that you paid 6 CP for a 2-cost backup that does nothing, an evoker, essentially. Hopefully they overpaid for that.
He is going to discard down. He just threw out the Ifrit again.
That's good for Max.
Yeah.
Pushing more damage. If Max can't add any forwards that do damage, he should just go straight to the face.
Yeah. Yeah, unless you've got Alba here.
Yeah.
Alba would be quite nice. Well, if he had Alba, I feel like he would have just snap played it. X-Death can pull from either player's break zone, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Let's see if there's anything worth grabbing from his. Furion requires fire backups.
Bergen's good.
Magissa won't do much. Vivi's not terrible.
Cloud is okay. Zondi's okay.
If you were playing the boss deck, you could steal Abraska's.
Terra's good. Terra will get him back on Odin.
Yeah, that's true.
Ooh.
All right, Max.
You can't cheat Bergen out?
No. Well, you can with Magissa.
I do want to see some pressure here from him. Either more backups or, like you said, another forward that can hit him, because he's caught up in backups over there and he's still got 5 in hand. So unless you're putting more pressure on him right now, he's just going to let him catch back up.
Yeah, Max really isn't capitalizing on the lead that he...
Drop like a dodge. Go for it.
Oh, I'm sure. I feel unless he's just got too many choices is why he was taking the chance to deliberate. That's not bad.
Card ahead.
Are there more than one of those? Or is that the only Filia?
I think there's one more.
Are 2 Filias. And then 2 Braskas as well.
There. That's not... He keeps...
2 for that?
It's Adea, I think.
Yeah, I think because the thing is the hand size.
Yeah.
So, because he's not tapping...
That's good. Puts him at 4 backups.
Yeah.
The Adea is going to blow up anything that he's going to play that's threatening. So between a Terra, Magissa, Furion, Bergen.
Yep.
Any of those. Unless he decides to crap out a Zondi or a Cloud.
I don't think he did. Not with an Alua on the field. Because then he could just
Zondi you could. Zondi wouldn't be a bad play.
Could you? Because then what if he just Odin's the Zondi and then you're just going to pop the bubble? You wouldn't even kill her.
That's true.
I guess that's the line I was thinking, was that if he's Zondi's and he'll just go, cool.
I mean, if he legitimately doesn't have anything, is
well,
what I'm saying.
Yeah, you got to go with what you have in hand, obviously.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so nice to see Max on 4 backups for once. Good job, buddy. I'm proud of you. By the way, Overcast, not hating on you, man. You're doing fine. Congrats on your first win.
He's doing well.
Riley needs you to win.
Yes, I need to encourage you to win. Which I think he's doing. For the most part, he's doing pretty much everything correctly. Anything that he's done, I think I would have done, not knowing what's in his hand. But.
Yeah. Taking the old guesseroo. Guesseroo.
Just want both players to have fun.
Do we? Do we really want that, Brad?
I mean, the decks that I play, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you play Zayed. Can someone really have fun when they're playing against that card?
I think it's awesome, man. Like,
I think it's a cool card.
Yeah, if you want to kill it, you kill it, and I cry a little bit inside. But if you don't, I got some combat tricks. We're gonna have fun.
Somebody posted on the NA page, I guess a Twitter clarification for Zide and characters being on the field and stuff. Yeah, it was kind of a weird thing.
What was this?
It was just today.
Haha!
What do you remember what it said?
It was just clarifying of like their example they used was if you used blazed action trigger to target a Zide because the character's not on the field, it wouldn't discard you a card. Well,
really?
That's the question they were asking.
Oh, okay.
I mean, it resolves exactly how we think of what he took damage.
Yeah.
It's going to force your opponent to discard. It was just a weird question that I saw post.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because it doesn't Zide clearly say the owner of this damage source, whatever. I don't remember how it's worded.
Yeah.
And the thing is, it's character only. So summons.
Oh, really? So you can hit. I thought it was anytime he took damage.
I thought it was anytime he took damage.
I don't say this. I mean, this video is gonna come out Friday, right?
Probably, yeah.
Yeah. So it's any source of character damage.
Holy hell, he's right.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Wow, I just always
I don't
assumed
advertise
it was
that fact because I don't want people to be fire casting.
I just assumed it was just damage. Period.
That's what I thought too. I've been cheated so many times by Brad.
Right? Isn't it funny when you'll read a card and you'll hear it, you'll be like, okay, that's how it works. And then you'll take some of the words and throw them away.
Yeah.
Like, yep, now it works this way.
No, it works the other way.
I did that with Brandon with his Bahamut K, right? Like, oh, okay, I'll dual freeze it.
Yeah.
Like, you sure you want to do that?
That's right, yeah, with the tiger.
Oh, so we Veritas the Alua.
Yeah.
That's
pretty good.
I think that was the best play.
Zemus, if he kills the Veritas, I know he'll be happy to throw away the Zemus so he can just play another one.
Yeah, play another one. Yeah.
Or even the Sakura. Either of those two.
Sakura's just a forward of 4 or less, right?
Yes. Yeah, so it won't be able to target Cloud, Zondi, Braskas, but... Discards a Ramu. I'm assuming this is going to be an Odin. Yeah.
7 cost
or is it his own Veritas? Does he have a Veritas?
Oh,
X-Death. So in his own, he can get Alua or Diana from his.
Doesn't he still have the Amaterasu in hand? Like we saw it.
He could steal the Zondi, the Magissa, or the Vivi. He's going to go for his own Alua.
You know, of that? Like I thought we saw him grab Amaterasu, and I haven't seen it gotten discarded.
Yeah, he
yet.
has it. It's just whether he wants to burn it on this or not.
Oh, hell yeah.
Especially if Max is showing Alua. I don't know if you care. Wow, Alua, you could have grabbed your opponent's Zondi. Yeah, he is going to Amaterasu it anyway.
He might have just been trying to bait, like, oh, it's a lesser card. You don't want to use it on that.
And he threw out a Braskas for that. You think that's worth it?
That using the summon to cancel it?
Yeah.
Sure. I mean, he's still a power play. Max forced cards out of his hand. Like,
I would say for Max's, I think I'm okay with that. Like, I'd rather it get used on that. Now you can use something like Kane to freely.
Oh God, please don't be casting Kane.
Oh, he's gonna lose 2 backups if he does that.
Just take the point of damage. Cool.
Well, he needs to be breaking the Sidiclan Gully if he does. Don't break the Red Mage.
100 IQ points. He's gonna break.
I mean, it's clean. It's not gonna get hit by an Amaterasu if he plays it, but he would lose 2 backup.
Yeah, and that I don't know if it's worth it. Well, he threw out a Kane. Okay, he's casting Odin.
Oh, yeah, that's cool.
And if he breaks his own X-Death, then that's fine because he has another one.
So. Does he? Okay.
Think, Max. Think.
Think, Max. Best meme of all time. Man.
I mean, X-Death is a big backup, but I don't know. I don't know if I like burning an Amaterasu on that. Again, I feel like I'd rather hold it from one of the forwards.
And another mention is Max does have another X-Death in his deck.
Yeah. Because now that's one less you've got in hand, especially because you really weren't under any pressure there. Like, even if he actually did grab a Lua, so what? It can't get over Veritas. Is he going to shoal to have a Lua trade with Veritas? I don't think so.
100%.
Brad's like, you bet your ass he's going to do that.
You got to make the plays that nobody thinks about. Like, oh, this play is stupid. Why would they do that? That's exactly what I'm going to do.
That's what they'll be expecting us. We're going to do this totally random thing.
3D chess.
I wonder if Max knows he could steal his forwards with X-Death.
Yeah, because to me, Zondi would have been the premier target there. And granted,
Absolutely.
It never technically resolved, but he pulled Alua back from the break zone on the field.
Yeah, because at that point, I think I would have been like, sure, have your Alua back. I don't even care.
Yeah. I don't even know why this lightning card's in his deck. I don't think I've seen him use it once. Overcast couldn't get use out of that. Interesting, he didn't just tap 3 and go 2, so I wonder if he's trying to save his own Amaterasu.
He has another Amaterasu. That would be insane.
Right?
Oh.
That works too.
Wait, yeah, that's nice. Clean play.
Although he's going to totally Amaterasu this if he's got it. He threw out King of Burmecia, so he could have not only gone to 5, he could have gotten Estinian. And Estinian is mostly Amaterasu proof. They have to have a forward to block it, so I don't know if I like that.
Estinian's pretty good in this matchup.
Yeah.
Well, it would have been better had he had Alua. See, now Max is on tilt right now, getting doubled Amaterasu, thinking he can play around it.
Ah, man, I don't like throwing out the King of Burmecia. Again, Estinian is such a... Yeah, he's great in this matchup.
Mm-hmm.
He's better if he has Lulu, but
still, like, I mean, your opponent at least dumped their hand for that, but still, like...
Are we out of Amaterasus? Did he ditch one earlier?
Yeah.
There are...
Plays 3.
Mm-hmm.
2 of them again.
Am I blind? I only see one in the break zone. But I know he cast 2. Oh, there it is. Okay. I am blind.
And Alua, he says.
Let the trade war begin. See, you could have done this. Still cast King of Burmecia on curve this turn. You're at 5. Now you're threatening that Estinian.
You're right, Travis.
I mean, he got to 4 backups this time at least, but yeah, why throw away that backup in hand? That's your goal in Mono Lightning. Get to 5 backups.
We need our thinking hats for this one.
Everyone get your hat. I need my Sephiroth wig. And I need like a pipe, the old timey, like where you blow bubbles out of it.
Yes.
I mean, I stabbed Aerith, and even this makes me sick.
Sephiroth likes stabbing people, man. He's got some problems.
Yeah, I mean, if you had a sword that long, though, too, like, what else you can use it for?
Insert funny joke. I'm not trying to get Travis canceled.
Right.
Okay.
What do you do here as Overcast? You would just continue to play more backups, get yourself to 5?
Like I said, I don't think I've ever seen this dude go to 5 backups. So I don't know. It would be good on his part to go to 5.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, if you have the backups, you have the backups.
Mm-hmm. Because I think I also just think you keep swinging in with Furion. I don't know if you want to leave him up to block Alua. Yeah, I'll say, because Max should, keyword should, and there's Estinian, should have enough tricks to get over it. Like, oh, God, if you had Estinian this turn, you could basically have lethal.
You don't want to put Max to 5. Because that's just going to let it, BK is just going to run through.
A cheap 2 cost here would be great. Kuchaspel, Black Mage. Something like...
Ace would be incredible.
Well, but he's just going to fizzle on the bubble, unless you're going to burn it off with the Geomancer. But then you'd have to pay the kicker, too. That's a lot for...
Oh.
There we go. And he's going to get Amaterasu back.
One more time.
These fire decks, man, they just... And again, Estinian doesn't care about Amaterasu.
No, neither does Beam. Well, Behemoth K cares a little bit, but not as much.
All right, well, let's see what Max can do in response. So he's obviously got Amaterasu in hand, so please don't Kane, please don't Adia. You either need to bait it out with something really tiny, like Alba.
Yeah, Alba would be a good one.
Although now he can't even run Alua in because of Terra.
Diana would be good. Kadaj is good.
Kadaj would be... Well, Kadaj would die, though, if he casts it. Because he's got the Terra on the field. Unless he...
Well, anything's going to die.
Yeah, that's true. It's funny. It's really funny to me that at some point people were like, Amaterasu, who's going to play that? Costs 3 CP.
Well, really? People were comparing Amaterasu to like Mist Dragon,
yeah.
where Mist Dragon has a very niche sort of situation where you want to use it. It's like, I'm going to keep Amaterasu in my hand. It's going to blow up a forward, and it's going to stop them from doing what they want to do. It's going to literally blow somebody out.
I'll say, do you know how many auto abilities are in this game?
And that's what made, what was it, the Zidane so good and win?
Mm-hmm. Excuse me. He is good.
We all started talking at the same time. That was great.
Oh, he does nothing. Dude, Max just took a nap.
Not good.
The old no action pass. He is snoozing. So if he's got the 6 CP Odin in hand, 2, 3. There are 4 in the break zone, so it will be very cheap. There's that Kuchaspel from last turn.
Ramping.
We'd be ramping. That's what we'd be doing. Yep.
Well, he's tapped out, so it's going to force him to discard his entire hand if he wants to hit something with Amaterasu.
Which is nice. Which is nice.
All right, Max, take both points of damage. Drop that BK.
Yeah, I think he does 100%. Although he still won't have lethal, especially with Amaterasu in hand, because Overcast will 100% dump that to stop Behemoth King. He's got to have an Odin or something. Like, surely he didn't just pass for nothing. Okay, here we go. Yep.
Oh, nice.
Odin take out Furion. Very good. And that's another Odin. So if we have any 6 CP, I think it's only 1 CP now. 1, 2.
Oh, I was going to say swing with Terror. You won't.
1, 2, 3.
Tempting him.
4.
Come at me, son.
That Odin costs 1 CP right now, so it is at max value. Max value. Although there's only 1 left because there's 1 in damage and 1 in the break zone. So.
Ooh,
nice.
That doesn't. Oh, that kills the monster, doesn't it?
Fruity monster, fruity monster.
Look at Max playing these weird tech cards that nobody thought would be good.
Boop.
In response,
give a little
shield.
Give a booping.
That's fine. Max doesn't care.
Little bubble fizzle. I do like the Ramu. He's pretty.
Play the. Oh, what is he playing for 4? Oh no!
Nice.
Ooh. Okay.
Rip Kadaj.
He's probably gonna Amaterasu this, but I wonder if you're okay with that.
And dumps his whole hand.
I hate to lose a Kadaj, but at the same time, yeah, it puts him to 0 in hand. And you could even then offer the Alua trade. You want to lose your only forward with nothing in hand?
Oh. Does he?
No? Oh, I guess he's letting it go. So that Amaterasu's done. Interesting. Would you have killed that Kadaj, or would you?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
110%.
Because that's the only chance you'll get. You can't do it anymore.
No, not keeping it in. I mean, you're gonna have to keep up CP to kill it on his turn now. Which I mean, obviously, Fire doesn't have an issue doing in the first place, but now you really got to do it.
I think I would have too, just because, like, if you're just canceling it, it's not worth it. But if you could actually kill it, which you can with the Terra, I think that's absolutely worth it.
Well, you can't jam. So, just doing basic math now, he has 2 forwards coming in. You have to have 3 forwards to stop 1.
Right.
So, he's gonna duel 1. So.
But I also understand, I guess he just didn't want to go to 0 in hand, and he might have had to throw out his only other Broskas or something, I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, Max right now has the 2 stickiest forwards in his deck on the field.
Yep,
so.
Which is good. This is where he wants to be. And
this is where he should have been last game.
Well, he wants one more backup. but
yeah, I do wish he would get out a Red Mage, Burmecia, something. And I think that the only thing left in his break zone summon-wise looks like a 3 CP Ifrit. So at this point, you could just start giving the Alua Brave, letting her push in.
What can Overcast do here, though? That's the real question.
That is a good question.
So he's got Rain, I think, is live.
Mm-hmm.
He's got 2 Rain. He's got a Blaze, I think. He's got Baraskas. He's got 1 Baraskas. There's 1 Filia. He's got 1 Cloud left. Zondi's gone. A Veritas is gone. He has 2 Magissa that are live. He's got 1 Terra left.
So what's the deal with Rain's artwork? Like, if you look at him, what is that quote-unquote crown he is wearing? It doesn't really look like a crown as much as it's just
looks like a yarmulke.
Yeah.
Hairpiece.
It's a yarmulke for Grand Shelt, I guess, which is his kingdom, or at least is where he's from in the game.
I want a full art Rain. That's what I want.
Remember when people were like, this card's not very good? Fools.
Crazy.
A lot of them.
Crazy.
Any card can be good under the right circumstances.
Is Rain coming down right now? Nope.
Magissa. Interesting.
What do you play? Palom? Play Palom behind this? Nope, you don't play.
Maybe that's just all I had.
Fired up over
Play
there.
nothing. Dole Magissa. Hopefully Overcast.
Do you dull the Magissa? Do you Brave, or do you dump the last Ifrit out?
I don't really care about the Ifrit. I just dole the Magissa. I'm pushing as much damage as possible.
Pew, 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 pew.
The idea behind this is to put Alua and Karaj on the field, and then anytime they try to swing back with forwards, you use your Odins and stuff to break them, so they're not they can't out trade you with damage.
I'd like to see that last X Def come down. Oh wait, never mind. He still has the
Dude, if
If
I'm Max,
if he wants to Amaterasu that, go ahead.
Please throw out one of your last answers on a backup.
That would be sick, though, wouldn't it? Max pulled back with X Death.
He doesn't have anything great in his break zone. So, but like I said, you steal their Zondi, steal a Vivi, something.
Behemoth K's coming down?
He's not trying to go for lethal, is he?
I don't think so.
Because that's not going to work.
It's too premature for that.
You can deal him a lot of damage, though.
5 Estinian. Again, I really do like Fellow Thanos as the lightning bro.
Oh,
yeah.
Ask you shall receive.
I don't know how I feel about that one.
It's hot.
Dread it. Run from it. Felthanos still arrives.
I think he's swinging with everything that you have and offer up the trade because this is where Overcast just Filias.
Oh no.
Oh wow. Has to choose Felthanos.
Yep.
This exact same
Does
thing
that kill
happened
him
to
though?
me
No.
last week.
7,000? Okay. Yeah.
Alright, so
Love
lucked
it.
out.
5 or less.
Do you know what's stupid? Is he could kill Thanos off of that.
Judge.
How?
And the best thing is even summons. So any Ifrit that he wants to try and cast,
So,
or even
Get
Belias.
this. So it has to target Thanos. Correct.
No, it does get canceled.
No, it doesn't.
No, because it doesn't use this. It doesn't. It's instant. Doesn't have the stack. So here's
same sort of thing with Olua's shield.
So here's the dumb part.
cloud.
And Overcast
Really?
might be kicking himself later. It will target Thanos, immediately resolve. Afterwards, Thanos' auto ability still goes on the stack, and you can cancel that with Amaterasu to kill him.
Really? That's kind of cool.
Isn't that nutty? Yeah.
That's pretty neat. I didn't know that.
Yeah, White Mage taught me that one. Yeah, but same with Alua's bubble, that even though the EX burst goes through it, it does still attempt to answer this or enter the stack afterwards, and then...
That's pretty funny.
Yeah. Pretty goofy.
I wouldn't have known that one.
Yeah, I wouldn't have. Trust me, if White Mage hadn't told me, I wouldn't have figured that one out, but it is pretty silly. Okay, well, nonetheless, so we got off from the cloud scot-free. Kadaj is coming in, so we are potentially looking at lethal next turn because he's going to dull something out of the way. We've got the red mage. We can always haste out something else. I'm kind of surprised he didn't rush the Alua in, like you said. I guess he just really wants to keep it around.
Yeah, because if you get hit with Filia here, it feels real bad.
Although Kadaj takes a big old duty on Filia, which is nice.
Yeah. That's true.
I think just dull it out of the way.
Swing in with Magissa. Yeah, swing in with Magissa. Trade off the Thanos. Swing in with Terra. Actually, probably just take both. Probably just take the 1, go to 4. And then Filia. Put you to 5.
If he's got it. How many Filia? He said he runs 2 Filia. He's already lost 1 to damage, so...
Oh. Uh-oh.
Yeah, so he's only got 1 left. I feel like if he drew it, he probably would have windmill slam. I don't know. I always say that, and then the person always deliberates for 4 minutes, and then they eventually do the play.
So I would, personally, it's kind of like the poker playing coming out, where you kind of sit there and deliberate and try to figure out, and then you swing in. So, like, if you're playing Shantoto, you want to sell that you're not going to Shantoto right after, right? So sitting there thinking a little bit of what the hell you're going to actually do, and then you swing in.
Does that actually work, though?
Oh, yeah. I've gotten people all the time with that.
The old bluffing.
The old bluff, man. That's the difference between playing somebody in person and then playing Octagon. Kind of just sit there, you don't know what their body language is.
That's like you type it out, you do like a little star command, be like, bluffing?
Bluffing? Do that. Bluffing?
I feel like if he had Filia, he would have just either started attacking and then plopped it down, or
he's doing math. Math is hard.
Yeah, so. True. Well, and here's the thing. Even though this deck has answers to Felthanos, that doesn't mean he has them available. So Cloud won't do anything. Zondi won't. Rain. So he needs either Rain, Broskas, or Filia, right?
Yep.
Or Veritas. But I think, does he only run one Veritas?
Veritas is gone, yeah. Okay, only one Veritas. He's got 1 of each of those left.
Does he run 3 Cloud?
No, he runs 2
so Cloud's gone. Well, but it doesn't matter anyway. He's a 5 cost. But
what are your thoughts on moving Max's backups underneath Alua and Felthanos to complete this pyramid? Because that's really bothering me.
That they're all so far to the right. Well, what was it? The old mats didn't actually, the backups didn't extend that far. Like, there would have been the 5th spot for Felthanos and that cut off there.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Oh, yeah, truly.
The nice thing about this Felthanos is, too, though, that he basically can't ping his own Magissa while it's on the field.
True.
So he is blocking that.
And all that stuff, he's stopping that. So you just swing in the Magissa. You just suicide them.
So getting back to the Cloud versus Felthanos, because we already discussed it, but for my personal sake, Cloud does have to target Felthanos, but his damage does go off.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Yeah, EX bursts, to this day, nothing negates them. So the field effect is still in play where he has to target it. Hold on. Judge, if Blaze targets Thanos and Magissa, does Magissa still get the ping, or are both pings they're both canceled? For anyone who wondering out there, they asked if Blaze were to target Magissa and Felthanos, which it can do because it just has to pick him as one of the targets. Would it cancel it? And the answer is yes. Alua's effect is similar. If you had a lock or something, and lock targets Alua as part of the dull freeze and it cancels the whole effect. So
wrong.
Don't undercut me. I'm right. Don't listen to him.
Lock is ACP. What are you talking about? It doesn't cancel that.
Well, no. I said if lock targeted Alua, goofball.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I thought you meant in this instance. Whatever, you're right.
both effects of lock for it to go off.
Yeah.
Or you just cancel the one effect.
What's that? Yeah. Well, because even though it's some people get confused by those modal summons because it's like, but it's technically all one ability. So
right.
So if you cancel one, it cancels both.
Yeah. But yes, Thanos has a field effect. You got to target him. So Cloud will target him because it's a burst. It will resolve for 7, and then Thanos' ability will go on the stack to cancel it. At which point you could cross it if you want to.
Yeah. Interesting.
Okay, so he can do that.
Now you Odin and you kill off the Magigia, right?
Does that work? Yes, it works. So that would kill the Thanos and it would get him a trigger.
Mm-hmm.
That's OP.
Yeah, I won't lie. That's really stupid. And I'm a guy who's hated on Thanos plenty, but like, it's clearly designed to not take stuff like that. So the fact that that works is very dumb.
I know I've Ishtola canceled his cancel before, which is kind of funny.
Like, I get it. I get that, but it's very stupid. But yes, so now he will kill Thanos. Magisa will get, what's it called?
Awesome.
Furion on 5 backups, which means he's going to have haste and first strike. So that was a damn good play for Overcast.
Yeah.
Rough
McGruff. Well, so much for me saying that Thanos was preventing Magisa from being pinged. That was wrong.
I mean, technically, you're right, but it was a workaround.
Yeah. Stupid Amaterasu.
Take it.
Ooh.
Ow.
Unfortunate.
Now you played your last X stuff and get another one back from the break zone, right?
If you got it. Well, he threw it out, I think. Yeah, he threw out the second XS, so.
Oh, he did? Feels bad.
Yeah. He threw it out for the Thanos.
Does he have the other Behemoth K, or did he pitch that too?
Now, the good news is Overcast only has one in hand, so you basically have freedom to do whatever you want here. If you can Odin her away and get another forward out, haste it out, you can win the game, assuming a burst doesn't stop you.
That might be the play.
I mean, Odin only costs 1 CP if he's got that Odin.
H2, tap 1, play Estinian, give it haste.
Well,
what are you searching? Estinian?
What are you waiting for?
Behemoth K? Nope, he doesn't have Estinian, so he's searching for...
Is there only one Estinian in the deck?
There's 2.
Oh, man,
no, there is one. I apologize.
Don't tell me you're looking for lightning, dude.
Ooh, that's a mistake. If I only have running one Estinian, because he could finish it off here.
That's where that new
yeah, that would have been lethal if he had another Estinian. He put that down so quickly. There must be some. What else does he have? That is he looking for Alba?
Gain?
He could look for Alba. Alba doesn't win the game.
Yeah, he still needs again. If he's got the Odin in hand, he can Odin and have the Alba come down. Although he is looking for Alba.
So maybe he does have an Odin.
If he's got the Odin, only a burst is going to stop him.
Why'd you have to say that, Travis?
I mean, I'm just calling the facts. Me calling it. Okay, there's the Alba.
Like he's got the Odin.
Man, this is going to feel so bad.
So I guess he's just going to try to force him to block out the Alua? I mean, what if he's got Alua in hand, though, too? Then he probably feels okay.
Oh, that feels real good, yeah.
Because you're fine then just showing on his turn to reactivate everything. Because you're going to have to lose the Terra here. Right? Because if he doesn't block here, he'll go to 5, then Kadaj will put him to 6. So yeah, you have to block with Alua.
Ooh, I don't even know if I would want to do that because Overcast still has rain. Or is you leave Kadaj on that too? I mean, that's so telling if you leave Kadaj.
How many 1 CP Ifrits does Overcast run? Because that's the only thing in hand, right? That could make a difference here.
3.
And he's still only got one in the break zone. Another Ifrit goes to damage.
It's a shame he didn't put Max to 5 at that point for the 1 cost power bonus.
Yeah, he probably would have if he had it to make sure he could get such a high. He's going to block Kadaj.
Why would you block that? Unless he's got that Ifrit.
But it doesn't matter. Lulu will just cancel it. Huh. Very strange play there. Why would... Yeah. Because even if he has Shoal, you make him burn it then. Like, otherwise you're forcing a trade out. That was a very strange block.
How does he have it?
Okay, so Max has to have Shoal in hand, because if our opponent top decks Rain, we're going to be in trouble.
Oh, there's still the possibility of the EX versus Odin.
Also true.
Assuming that there's none. They're not all 3.
Well, and if he has the 5 CP Odin, the second he takes a 5th point of damage, he can just cast
Which would be really good, because you just wait for him to dole himself out if he does happen to have it.
Well, that's what Overcast needs to be thinking about, too, is that if he can't... He basically needs to push for lethal this turn, because if he just leaves this field, unless he has a way to, like, blow people up with Ifrits, Kadaj is going to come in and just seal it out.
Which is a possibility. He's got Blaze.
Yeah, that's true. He's got Blaze, Geomancer, a full backup line, 3 in hand.
So he could definitely blow everything up if he really wanted to.
He's got blazers and lasers and all sorts of lasers.
If he's having bad luck, he probably just drew Philia.
Yeah, I've done that plenty.
Which feels really bad if that's the case.
Would you take yourself out though?
If you're gonna lose anyway.
Blaze of Glory.
Yeah, if you're gonna lose anyway, but
swing, bam.
Oh, bumped my own microphone.
Rain is the ultimate top deck here, though.
Right?
Surely if he had it, he'd just be playing it down.
Yeah, I'm sure if he had it, he would just whoop. He's probably also trying to math out his turn.
Yeah.
How's that thinking cap helping, Brad?
Well, I actually have most of my brain inside this thinking cap.
Nice. Most of it? Is there a part of it that's not inside that cap?
Does Jack have a brain?
That's a good question. I mean, he can think and speak, so in some sense, but he's also a skeleton, so
he's a skeleton.
He shouldn't. I don't know.
But he doesn't have vocal cords to talk, yet he clearly talks.
Also true. Yeah, I guess Halloween Town works a bit differently.
Its own special way.
Yeah.
While we're waiting, should I start singing the Nightmare Before Christmas soundtrack?
Yeah, there you go. It's full of bangers.
It is. It's a great Danny Elfman score.
Mm.
Danny Elfman is probably one of the best composers, I think.
He's great.
To ever come around.
The main 3 Hollywood ones, I always think it was like him, or the 4, who is it? It's Danny Elfman, John Williams, Hans Zimmer, and Alan Silvestri are like the 4 big Hollywood composers.
Hey, can you zoom in on Blaze real fast?
Yes.
Tell me, does that not look like the clown with the tearaway face?
Right? Very much so. Yeah, ever since I saw this, I haven't played the game he's from, but he is an interesting looking character.
5.
He did have Philia.
Oh.
Here comes Big Bad Braskas.
I still think you Philia yourself.
Braska does pose some issues, right?
Yeah, we can't dull it unless you want one of the Forge to die.
Behemoth K comes down. You're just like, well,
that's true. Well, he's not on 4 though, so he wouldn't have haste, but we do have Red Mage.
Show me the Behemoth K.
He did have the Philia in hand, so that wasn't going to work.
You just pass here?
I think so.
Yeah, have to. I think.
Because if you attack with like these 2, then he'll gladly take the Kadaj Dull. It doesn't matter if you kill something; you have lethal. So
Furion also has first strike, so Furion has to be dulled.
Yep. Unless you have Behemoth K, and nothing matters. Well, no, because he only gets that on damage 5, right?
No.
The block.
Any time he attacks.
Right. Yeah, I'm thinking of I forgot he was on 6 damage. It's amazing how quickly I can forget something I said a moment ago. He's on 6 damage, but that won't work. He's only on damage 5. I got the memory of a goldfish, apparently.
You need your thinking cap, Travis.
Right. Behemoth King's a deadly card. Guys, have you seen this Behemoth King card?
Yeah. Wow, check this out.
So you 100% Dolphirian here.
That's just a snap play. Yeah, you Dolphirian and you just snap Behemoth King. Just put Behemoth King on the field, Max.
I mean, he doesn't even need it. Like, he's only got one in hand. He can't cast it, whatever it is.
Oh.
If you have Odin... Oh, he dulled Magisa. Yeah.
Okay, he doesn't know Furion has first strike. Unless he legitimately does not care.
I mean, if he's got an Odin, you just break Furion, party swing into Braska's, and then just finish it off.
And then win. Yeah.
That would work.
Yeah, you can do that too.
So you legit just need Odin, Behemoth King, anything.
So many answers.
I swear to God, if Kane comes down here.
If Max plays Kane, it's to spite us.
Right. No,
it's Behemoth guy.
Okay, there we go.
Okay. Feels bad.
Yeah, that works too. He has to choose Furion. Don't be crazy and pick Braska's. Okay.
Can't pick Braska's.
Yep.
Party is.
Swinging. Shouldn't it be back down?
No.
I mean, it doesn't matter. He's gonna have to block too.
Don't block it. He baited us.
He wanted to go out in style. Like Kadaj and Braska's trade. There we go. Okay, so we're taking this to game 3. Max, well played.
Oh, wow. Max plays backups and actually has a chance of winning.
Amazing, right? Incredible. Yeah. Mono lightning. And look at that. He only took 4 damage. Amazing. He wasn't having to dump his entire hand every turn.
Wow.
That being said,
incredible.
Kadaj is also really good. So if he's lucky enough to see that card earlier.
I'd play that. I'd jam out Kadaj turn 1 if I opened it.
Well, like you said, I wonder if Overcast is thinking now too, like, oh, I should have just killed the Kadaj with the Amaterasu.
I 110% would have just murdered that thing.
Because that's why he won. Yeah, getting a dull.
I would have sent that guy to the Shadow Realm.
Mind crush.
Yep. Not a Yu-Gi-Oh fan, but that's where I would have sent that guy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Nikes. I used to have a crush card.
The crush card virus?
Yeah.
A mind crush card?
Mind crush?
That card wasn't... I'm assuming that card as brutal as it was in the actual anime?
It was pretty decent, honestly. It got banned for a while, and then... 10 sets in, unbanned?
If it got banned, it must have been pretty good then.
Hey, that's pretty good. Wonder what that's like to be in a game where they ban stuff all the time. Final Fantasy, it's like pulling teeth to get them to ban something.
Well, Magic comes out and they ban stuff all the time.
So as we're getting set up here, as we once again start with Kuchaspel, Riley, I want to give you a platform here. You are not a big fan of the new Larsa that got revealed, where it swaps stuff in your damage zone, and I'm not either. Like, I know Alex is really excited because he's like, "Oh, I always wanted that." So why? Can you tell us why don't you like that?
Putting me on the spot. All right.
Well, you don't have to, but I just figured
more than likely, my biggest issue with Larsa is the fact that damage was a way to remove cards out of the game. You didn't have to see them, and now it's it's a situation where I can just get the card back whenever I want. So, like search effects or other effects that bring cards back, any recursion or anything like that. Which makes this even worse is there's no interaction with the damage zone. So anything that goes in there, if your opponent's playing Larsa, then they just get whatever card they might need in there. So, and not even that, they can swap the cards. So I think it's actually a cool interaction with like Hackstar and stuff, but I don't think that's going to ever be playable in that sense. But I just don't like the fact that that's going to be the only interactability with that. So you're going to have to Amaterasu the auto ability and things like that. But
yeah,
I want damage cards to stay damage cards. I really don't like and that might just be a personal preference more than anything, but that's just how I see it.
That's fair. No, I agree with you. I too have always been like, let the damage zone be sacred. Let it just sit and be its own thing. So. Did he not? Okay, he removed the Bergen. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it has EX burst. It's already doing something.
Yeah, that's kind of weird to me that even if it hits into damage, you can immediately pull it out. Like,
yeah.
What?
Like, I'm just gonna swap this card out with some other junk in my hand.
Yeah. You got another dead backup. No big deal. Throw it in there.
Yeah. trying to think of anything else that would be pretty crazy.
Well, I'm sure people will do some Larsa Waterfire Axstar decks.
I'm
Swap something
sure
out.
People will try it.
Put a burst purposefully in there, and then.
Low key, I'll probably try some wind, water, fire stuff going on with like Axstar, Brave, Exvius things, and then play Larsa and like Yasmat and things like that, just to do wicked stuff. Rip.
I like the early Alba, but it has been punished, so I hope we've got some backups to follow.
Overcast is exactly where he wants to. Removing things with his backups, has 3 backups down, has a bomb.
Literally, yeah. Not like a theoretical bomb.
An actual bomb. He has a bomb. Somebody call the police.
Yeah.
Everybody get down.
Come on, Max. Don't tell me you like put that out and that was your whole game plan.
That's all he had. The game has come to an end.
I mean, I can. It's last week for the first 10 turns of game 1 and game 2. All I had was 1 backup.
Max only runs 15 backups, so there's a good probability that he has.
Does he really?
He has
15. Does he have any that search any out? That seems like such a low number.
Nope.
Huh. Well, he got a red mage.
He opens double red mage. Seems good.
Woohoo!
Himself up for Sakura.
A little unknown rule. Maybe some of the newer and even veteran players don't know. If you give something haste twice, it can actually attack on your opponent's turn. That's bullshit, by the way. Don't listen to that.
Okay, I was like, that doesn't sound right at all.
What was the other thing you mentioned?
Yeah, Brad, I had you going. It was about how to get to 6 backups.
Like, hold up, wait a second.
Yeah, Brad was like, really? Because I'm going to start writing some lists out. I had to be like, no, I'm just kidding.
Hold up, wait a minute. I'm very gullible, okay?
Well, to be fair, I thought I disguised it pretty well because I was saying section 3, like I was actually writing out section numbers of the rules. I was trying to write it as official as I could, as if it was actually.
What did you pitch to him?
Gosh, I don't remember. I'd have to check the chat.
Lael, whatever backup gives Lael
Kais gives
power.
A backup power.
Oh, to turn that
it's only Lael. Gives Lael 2 power.
And I said if you're able to give a backup power and its power exceeds a certain value, you know, you can then put down like the fabled 6 backup at that point, something like that.
Oh, see, I totally could have bought. I totally could have got you on this because there's the Mira that turns FFCC backups into forwards, AK. So those actually become forwards, and if you decide to play backups that turn, those actually return at the end of your turn, and you actually have multiple backups.
Oh, I think that's what I said. I was like, see, in that way, it just fills out the line. So
yeah,
because it sounded somewhat plausible. I was like, oh, really interesting.
Genius.
That'd be funny.
Show me a set of Fangoli?
Yeah, or Burmecia.
If we're putting our money on people here, I'm putting my money on Overcast this game.
Interesting. So he used the Ramu to get rid of the bomb, and then Diana's going to fetch back our Alba.
Oh, spicy. Now ditch it and play the Alba. Oh.
I'm honestly a little surprised he didn't. I thought maybe he would, but he's showing some restraint.
Yeah, I don't know. Where did his bomb go? Did his bomb kill something?
He killed it with the Ifrit.
Ramu.
Or not the right, Ramu. Yeah, he Ramu'd and then he tapped and pitched Exdeath for...
No Magista tools for you.
I say thee nay. I'm going to make a point to play this game at some time, hopefully in the near future. Final Fantasy Legends, that Diana's from, also referred to as Final Fantasy Dimensions. You can get it. Only crappy thing is you have to get it on mobile, so I'll have to get it on my phone or my tablet.
Mobile games, man.
Because Square, it's like, at least let me play it on Steam or something. Let me use my mouse, but...
Oh?
Nuts. Oops.
Yeah, we'll probably get... You get Bergen or you get Furion here?
Yeah, Bergen. Ooh.
Furion can go right in.
I'd say Furion.
Yeah, I guess
Max at 2 backups, too. Let's go straight into it.
Or Vivi could even kill Diana outright.
Yep, that's true.
Goes for Furion.
I still Furion. Yeah, Square does a bunch of mobile games, don't they?
Mm-hmm.
I think the only one that I played was the
Mobius?
Or yeah, Record Mobius. Keeper? Yeah. What's the one that your buddy Alex pushes on his channel a lot?
War of the Visions.
War of the Visions.
Which is Brave Exvius. I played the original Brave Exvius, like the season 1, because I wanted to know who Rain and Fina and all these characters were, but I never got to War of the Visions, which I think is season 2, or maybe they're separate games. But it's a shame too because it has good writing. Oh my goodness,
this game has come to a screeching end.
Well, we're just going all in, aren't we?
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Max, if you got an Odin in hand. See, this is where Max really needs some EX burst luck.
Get that Rain back.
What's he doing it with?
He doesn't have haste.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Oh, yeah, he overvalued that. That Rain does not have haste.
Did he just dole a backup to play Rain?
No, he pitched a card from hand. He was already maxed out.
That's bad. That's bad.
Yeah. He has nothing in hand. Okay, so Max, he has nothing in hand. He just completely had it finished off the Diana. That would have been one thing, but no haste there. So
just attack with Diana, then snap drop Shantoto here.
Oh yeah,
lightning Shantoto. Yeah,
pocket Shantoto. That's what Brandon did. Brandon played. No, I lied. He played like some other colored deck and then played 3 Odin. Just randomly.
he chose Furion. Do you like that over Magissa with the Sakura?
Yeah. Absolutely.
There goes King of Bermesia.
Side question. What about decks that run the old Tama? So you could tap it and then play Shanto from your hand on their turn?
You could. I've tried that. It's not very efficient.
So my only concern with Alba here is that it's just going to die on the next turn unless he plans to hit his own. No, he can't Magissa with Rain. He has to target Alba. Although I guess he could save it with Diana too if he wanted to.
Yeah, if he tries to block.
Which might be what he's thinking. Yeah.
Bait it out.
He might be.
Although can't he just block with Magissa?
And then he bumps it by 2, right? It goes to 8.
Oh, and then 2, okay. So you're saying he could bait it out this turn? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Which actually, well, I guess you don't want to lose your Magissa because I was saying you could have baited it out now, and then Rain will kill it on the next turn. So I guess it's just whatever you value.
Yeah.
Well, he can still Diana bump it up to avoid the Rain kill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which he might do, but that just takes 2 points of damage, which feels real bad.
Also true.
And he has Mutsuki, so he could just hit the Diana and kill that.
Yeah, that's also true.
I would just kill the Diana and be like, I don't care if you hit the Alba. I can't get any of my cards back anyways.
Mm-hmm. God, I love this artwork. And maybe I'm partial to it because it was one of the first decks I played in Opus 8, but the Akira Oguro artwork for Diana and all the Warriors of Darkness.
You like those?
Yeah. There's like there's this like fuzziness to her that I kind of like. And she's got such a nice little smile on her hand. And Lord knows I beat so many people with Alba's Pop Star Dance on the old version of her. Good times.
You guys with lightning cards.
Another Furion. That's unfortunate. Maybe you should have picked the...
You chose poorly.
Hammer and nail coming down.
That is unfortunate.
Dang, man. My money's still on Overcast wins.
Yeah, you probably should have popped the Magissa then. Oops. Well, I mean, you couldn't have known.
Put your hands in the air. Give him some energy for the EX Burst Odins.
He's going to need something. Otherwise, he's going to 4 this turn, and he's going to lose. Depends what he wants to take out. Does he want to take out? He can guarantee, he can guarantee that Diana dies.
Take 3 points of damage, put him at 4.
I think you tap and buff up Alba just to be safe.
Oh, yeah.
Or clear the block.
There's no reason not. I mean, it won't matter. Yeah. He's not going to hit anything on burst that reactivates.
Yeah, there you go.
An Adia would be nice here.
Adia kills Furion, right?
Yep. Adia, Odin, something.
Rep.
Oops. Instead, Octagon will take your most precious card. I feel even more confident swinging in after that. There we go.
Hey, we'll take it. What do you do? Kill the Furion again?
Yeah, hell yeah. I just killed the last one. I'm going to make sure he doesn't get another one, so. Odds of him playing a Rain or a Magissa are pretty high, right? So, kill off the Furion.
See, what has he gotten rid of so far? One Furion's gone. One Magissa's already gone. So yeah, I like getting rid of the Furion too. Yep. Good stuff. Save you a point of damage. Take it out. All right. That was what he needed. So Overcast has 1 in hand, so at most he's casting a 1 CP Ifrit.
Get the defibrillator out. Get some electricity flowing and clear.
Clear. Yeah, he's come back to life. Beep, beep, beep. He got a little pulse there.
I guess Max is far out of this. Just mostly out of this.
I don't think he can recur any of these forwards, so yeah, we'll just get rid of the other Furion.
Alright. X-Death if he wants it.
Oh, well, it doesn't matter. She's 8K.
It does matter. Magissa brings in another forward.
Oh, yeah. God, Blaze is so obnoxious.
That's the last Furion.
He brings in probably the last Furion, too.
Yeah. Alright, this is when you use the Edward special.
Man,
burst, right?
Overcast, how many bursts does he run? Because he's had a lot of bursts tonight.
Ooh, let's check. Overcast runs 12 EX bursts.
Wow. So he's gotten pretty darn lucky with those.
I wonder how many Max has. Max has 14.
Wow. What are you playing, Max?
Throwing out lightning. Another Odin. Interesting.
To kill Magissa?
Well, you can't. No, I guess you can do it in response.
Yeah, he can still use the ability, but
I'll still summon out.
I would just wait for the Furion to come out and blow that up. I don't care if he has another Magissa.
I don't know if it's the matchups, but part of me wonders why this lightning is in his deck, because I don't think I've seen him use it once. I get there's a bunch of Odins in here, but
I guess you can always try and get Bergen and Vivi.
Yes, you still get to search.
Yes, you do.
Max trying to pull fast.
So he was probably trying to respond to the search. Yeah, see, now, the interesting part is, like, let's say he was actually trying to Blaze or Ifrit it right now. Max could, in response, Odin it and kill it before it ever receives the damage. Unfortunately, since it was the EX Burst Blaze, there's just no, yeah, there's that third. Man, what a Blaze, what a card. And by what a card, I mean, he's really annoying.
Dude, imagine how annoying it's going to be now when you have the new Primal Ifrit that does the same thing.
And so he does 6,000 on entry to 2 things.
Think of the even crazier Magissa. You could literally have a Magissa deck now.
Yeah. Kageyama, we get it. Fire was made fun of. You don't have to keep proving us.
Kageyama, please keep printing Fire 14 forwards.
Don't listen to this guy.
14 Fire deck. Please. I want better. Please print more Gaias. Please print more Nail. Please print all of those 14 forwards that are Fire.
No, you don't need to do that.
Oh, rip.
It appears Max is conceding.
Yeah, this is a tough spot.
Oh, buddy.
I don't even know what you do here, especially you're only on 3 backups or opponents on 5. You need removal, I know that.
Move to scoop phase.
Play another Odin.
X-Death.
No.
Adia? We're all trying to guess. Adia, X-Death.
I mean...
Odin.
Oh my goodness. Wait.
Oh, he's just showing what he has left. I think it's over.
No, he's...
Those are what he's discarded. Pulling those back.
Oh.
There's hope.
Keeping the Odin back in his hand.
I was saying, it's like, is he hard casting a 7-cost Odin?
I mean, I think he just play the 4-cost Odin, right? And kill off the Furion.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Steady's gonna take a sneaker.
So he's just gonna cast the Odin on his turn. He has no more haste forward.
Right.
So.
Yeah, say this is his last Furion. Rain's already on the field.
6,
yeah.
Break the Furion. Maybe you get lucky and hit an Odin.
Oh, you hit an Odin, all right. Just not the right one. Man, yeah. That see, this is the kind of game that EX Burst kind of bother me, because an EX Burst completely warped the board for Overcast, whereas Max didn't get any EX Burst.
Overcast had a pretty substantial lead.
He did too, yeah, he was, but that was a brutal... It's just frustrating how... Brad knows how frustratingly swingy they can be, so...
Yeah.
I mean, he's got 5 in hand. I don't see how Max comes back from this. If he was on 5 backups, maybe... Because Behemoth King will get you 2 hits, but so the one's looking pretty over. Did we not see the backups this time? Is it because he just went too early in with the Diana? No, see, he threw out King of again. He went aggressive again. He put down the Alba, and then he did the Diana into Alba off of that instead of using the King of Burmecia. Like,
maybe it's actually Alex Whiteside playing. That's my only thing I can think of.
Right.
Max is currently 2-1, correct?
I think
Max
so.
is now 2-2. Yeah, Max, I'm counting you out before you've lost.
Max, it's not over till it's over, but again, with only 4 in hand on 3 backups, I just don't see what you're going to be able to do here. You need the 2 5 CP Odins. He's only got 1 left, so... But 2 of the Odins would be nice. Kill both of his forwards. Just pray he doesn't draw the last rain.
Yeah, but how do you win?
You don't. You stall.
Yeah.
The plan is simple. We kill the Batman.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think that worked out well for the Joker.
Well, technically, yeah, you're right. You're right.
Who would ever want to work for that guy?
Oh my God, dude, I say that all the time. That is, in a comic book world, that is one of the most unrealistic things, that he continues to have henchmen despite the fact he continuously murders them all the time.
Yeah. I mean, I understand like the concept of money. Everybody's gonna do something for money to get paid. The guy doesn't ever pay anybody money. He's broke,
and he murders all of his own henchmen all the time.
Now, and I understand like the idea of philosophy and probably agree with his mindset of things like that, and how he can manipulate people like he manipulates Harley and all of that whole line of thinking and all that stuff. But no, there's not enough money you could pay me to be a henchman for the Joker.
Yeah.
Maybe Mr. Freeze. That man has a cause. I would be a henchman for Mr. Freeze.
Yeah. Folks, that's the Gang Talks Batman Week 7. Thanks for joining. Max just took a big old no action pass unless he's got 2 Ifrits in hand.
Fanfrit?
Big Fanfrit.
Oh God, it's not the 7 cost one again, is it?
I hope it is. Yeah, it is. Maybe.
Oh no, that feels awful. Damn.
Max just showing out all the cards.
He had to throw out another 7 cost. That's unfortunate.
That's unlucky.
Well, Max will end his season as 2-2. Overcast will go to 3-1. Is that correct?
Yeah, that's correct.
So you got what you wanted. Overcast won.
Yeah.
Look at this Odin.
Well, I think he drew those 2 for turn, or at least because he threw out 1 to cast the other. So he's probably wishing, like, God, why couldn't one of these have hit into damage zone? But folks,
why couldn't I have built a better deck?
Yeah. We'll definitely talk with him about it. Overcast, congratulations. Enjoyed watching you. Max, hey, you'll get him next time. You ended 2-2. Folks, that is the Gang Plays Casual Week 7. Thank you for joining us. I'm Travis Pfeiffer, joined as always by Steven and Brad.
Sayonara, suckers.
Peterson.
Bye.